And we're live. Hello everyone. Today we've got a small group. Only 2 characters. It seems on the server there's another thing going on that's taken a huge portion of the population, of the server. So, just the 2 of them today. They're going to fight for their survival. Do their best. On their own. We have Fallen. Would you like to tell us about your character?
I am playing Murday Dunbrock, a cavern elven hunter ranger who has, during the time of his adventuring career, has been largely focused on so far outlining enemies with barrages of arrows that don't seem to hit.
Why is it still saying Savage Lands? Hold on. Okay, it's saying Renascentia. Good. It just never got updated. And then we have Ghost Luck. Would you like to tell us about your character?
Sure. Today I'll be playing Epifanio, a human cleric who is a follower of Serene. Epifanio likes to stamp out evil and heal his friends. Pretty simple.
The 2 of you are in the Carriage and Crown, having your afternoon lunch or drink, or I don't know what 2 of you drink.
Typically tea.
Whatever's offered.
Okay. And the runner comes in, a gnome, hands a picture, letter over to Grell, the bartender. Nods, takes his tip, leaves. Grell looks at it on. Need another set of adventurers.
Oh, I'm more than willing to lend some assistance to get some things done.
Alright, here you go. Sorry, you were saying?
Okay.
The letter states that Malcia has a request for some adventurers to help one of the farms around her pastures.
Ironic, can you pets it?
Because the size of Malcia's pastures is not just one farm, it's a bunch of farms together.
A vital resource that needs to be protected.
Indeed.
Are there any other people besides us?
You look around, and the people at the moment, or the end, are actually crafting. Or chatting amongst themselves, because I think 2 of them are chatting. No, not crafting at all today. Just chatting. Ignoring you.
I see. Reputation matters a lot in this place.
Lost,
That shouldn't be too hard.
lost in their own little world is more like it, but not ignoring on purpose.
Very well, friend. Name is Epifanio.
Paula.
My name is Murday Dunbrock.
For a second I thought we'd lost you again. Your internet.
Pleasure to meet you, Murday. I'm not very skilled in combat arts, but I don't know the nature of this request. It's very vague, so hopefully it doesn't come to that.
If not, most of my technique for combat tends to be more akin to being at range.
Glorious. Well, let us go then.
And you exit the inn, the Carriage and the Crown Inn Tavern. Carriage and the Crown Inn. There. Walk across the bridge, or through the streets, across the bridge, up past the stairs, and out through the gates. Is there anything you wanted to do before you headed out of the gates? I should have asked.
Nothing that I need to do.
Likewise.
Everything's okay.
I started to step on that stuff. I don't think I broke anything, but check it.
Would I know where Nelson's Pastures is?
Probably not if you haven't been out of the town yet. Out of the city. No,
Sure.
town.
Murday does now, though. He can lead the way. He's been there several times.
You can show him the way.
I will show you the way.
And it doesn't take you long. Well, it takes you the day. And you make your way to Nelsia's pastures. It's getting nighttime when you get there. Older woman comes out. Says, "Good to see you. Good to see you. Are you just passing through, or?"
Heard that you were having some troubles?
Yes. Chris was having problems. He lost one of his pigs. We can set you up for the night here first before you head out.
Splendid.
Nalcia, I presume?
Yes, I am. And you would
Pleasure to meet
be
you. Epiphania.
That's a mouthful. Very nice. Well, the barn, you can stay there for a copper a night. I'll give you breakfast.
Thank you kindly. Hand her a copper.
She takes it. And you... Murday, you pay.
Yes, Murday
Okay.
will also pay.
And you head into the barn. Spend the night. Goes uneventful. Next morning, you're given a hearty breakfast by Nalcia.
Delicious. Could you point us the way to your friend?
Sure. And she gives you directions to one of the outlining farms or farm area. You make your way there. It is a pig farm. Pecans, pigs.
What do you think? What do you think about pork, Murday?
Rather fond of it. Bacon can be rather delectable. Oh dear God, I just recognized the name.
Yes, you did. And that's Mr. Pecan.
Do you ever feel for them?
No, I never feel for the bacon.
Hunter by nature.
That
I
picture's
see.
too big. I gotta get rid of it. Change it.
It still works.
And a gentleman walks up to you. You the adventurers we look for?
Indeed.
I would hope so.
My pig's gone and ran away.
Oh dear. All of them?
No, the prize pig.
Ah. Do you, can you show us where he stays at normally? Perhaps my friend here could find him for you.
Sure, she stays right over here in the pen. She gave a litter the other day, so she shouldn't have ran away.
Might have been something that had frightened her away.
Might have been, might have been. This is just so unusual. I wanted the adventurers to take care of it for me.
Well, that is what we are here for.
She, by the tracks when she left, she broke out of the pen and headed to the west. And he takes you over to a pen, had patchwork off to the side where she had broken through. And there are the younglings in that pen. He has 2 or 3 pens. And she's the only one that got spooked if it was frightened.
As a penned animal, does she respond to any commands?
Not really. Food. I don't
Does
train
she
her.
have a
She's just
favorite treat?
anything I throw in there. She's a pig.
Alright. Can you, we'll take it from here, sir. Thank you.
Sure thing. Good luck and let me know. I'm gonna take care of the chores over here. And he walks away.
How good are your following tracks?
Not unreasonable.
That's a relief. I was about to say let's run back to town.
So what would you like to do?
Murday is going to go forward and will examine the tracks to see if he can determine the path that the pig had taken and if there are any other tracks that might have been pursuing it.
Okay. It's been a few days because it took a runner a day to get there. For you to get a day to get there or back. So it's been at least 2 days since this has happened. So it's going to be a higher DC. Go ahead and give me the tracks outside of the pen are fairly obvious, but to track them, give me a survival. Pretty please. Yeah, without a doubt. They went this way. That's a good roll.
That was a surprise.
Not a green though. And they head off at quite a pace to the west, but you don't see any others.
Are you familiar with the nature of pigs?
I've seen a couple during the course of some of my ventures, but not the specific mentality of pigs.
I wonder if they're difficult to get them to go somewhere.
Well, if we can bait it, we can probably end up being able to get it to follow us to go back, but it's certainly possible that somebody had done similar measures to get it to head somewhere else.
You're over here. Okay. So what now? You've got tracks, and you know where she went. Basically.
Murday will begin leading the way forward to follow the tracks.
Pathfinder will follow.
Okay. With your roll, you have no problem tracking her. She ran through some trees here, another grassy field over here, and you start approaching a river.
Murday will go to see if there's any identifying marks to show where along the river the tracks might have led. Did the pig end up going along the river? Did it cross the river?
Yeah. From where you are, she headed west towards the river. To track past that, you're going to have to get up closer.
Murday will continue forward.
Okay, you got your token.
Minimize that, minimize that. No more giant face. Put it here.
One thing you do notice, mosquitoes usually hang around in areas like this. And there don't seem to be a lot of mosquitoes.
Is
Or
it
regular
a
bugs.
running river or a
It is
standing
running.
river? Okay. That's one of the reasons why the mosquitoes would be less.
Bugs in general, less.
Yeah. Mosquitoes tend to be around standing water more, though.
True.
I know that because of Bristol's water dish that keeps getting mosquitoes trying to
Ooh,
birth themselves in near the water.
yuck.
You
Where's-
consider what coming?
I have a automated ditch that uses gravity feed, but where she splashes it into the plastic tray, that's where eggs and larvae and stuff like that keep appearing, so I keep having to rinse it out. We'll continue forward, finding it interesting at least that there's an unusual lack of bugs in the area, and we'll inform Epifanio about it. I almost called him Tristan.
Okay.
Because of the Pathfinder Kingmaker game, the token that he's using looks
Ah.
like Tristian off of the game.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I played it. I need to get back into it.
Me too.
The tracks seem to lead directly into the water. It does not appear to be deep, maybe 5-10 feet at this point. And flowing, well, just flowing is not going to be dangerous to cross.
Murday is going to scout around up and down the river because this seems like a really good place to be able to have a trap, like an ambush.
Okay.
Would you like a perception rolled by the DM?
Yes.
Probably.
I mean, pulling your sheet up again.
Okay, no worries.
There's movement in the water, but mostly like really tiny fish. You don't see any larger.
Do they seem like the piranha-ish
No, not
style
at all.
of small fish?
You,
Okay.
Well, I'm talking minnows.
Okay.
Ones that, well, tiny.
Yeah, that was my big concern, was the fact that, oh, okay, no problem, it's quippers.
No.
Murday will let Epifanio know that the pig appears to have gone right into the water, but he cannot see across the water to see if there are tracks on the other side. The water looks like it's about 5 feet deep and should be, at least from appearances, crossable, but he would still advise making use of the rocks where possible.
The rocks would probably be slick. I wouldn't want to fall face first into the water.
No,
that's-
use them as support. Not walking on them, using them to help when crossing. So that there's less insofar as rapids.
Now, do these tracks directly lead into the river, or do they follow?
Into.
Okay. Well, came out on the other side somewhere.
Unless it went floating down the water.
I could look on this side while you look on the other side.
Doesn't sound unreasonable.
I'll be brave. I'll be daring. You go do that.
Alright, fair
Murday,
enough.
Murday will prepare and begin going across, but he will use the rocks as a water break so that there's less direct rapids hitting him
Okay.
right on.
In this area, the current does not impede you. If anything, it's muddy.
Murday's used to muddy.
Yep. As you get there, something in the water starts coming straight at you. Something small, but not tiny. And not exactly fish-like. And I forgot music. So let's do this. I can't think of anything that might cause. I don't remember what this is. That's for Jen's game.
Satisfaction.
No, too slow. We'll go straight to TMS battle. This won't end badly. It's a little loud. There we go. And then I need to roll initiative for them. Nice initiatives. Unfortunately,
His number's green.
not quite, but first one comes at you. It is in the water. It appears to be a bug, but the wings are not quite formed. So it uses one action to move, and then it will try and bite you. It would go straight up to you. Go ahead.
Wait. Is it flying?
No, it's in the water.
Oh, okay.
It is swimming. Its wings have not formed yet. The picture is off-putting. Let me see if I can find... No. Let me see if I can find... Copy the image. I can put it in Renascentia OOC. It's basically what it looks like. No wings.
Gross.
Very gross. And it tries to bite you. It is the size of a small, or a house cat.
Yay.
What's your AC?
22.
Miss, and with a -4 miss. So it misses twice. Which brings us to your turn. Merde.
Merde, first action will hunted. Second action, hunted shot. Third action, another shot.
Well, you wouldn't have your bow out, or you didn't have your bow out for crossing the water.
I will draw. Second action will hunt. And third action will be hunted shot.
Right. So you get 2 shots at it.
Yep.
Very nice. That's going to be a hit. Regular hit. So, okay. And okay, the first, what happened? No, I get the wrong thing. The first one is a miss. The second one is a hit. She's definitely not happy. And that's your 3? That brings us to Epifanio. You saw some splashing, and then Merde starts shooting into the water.
Can I see the creature?
Yeah.
I will pull out my sword, and I will pull out my religious symbol, and I will see if I remember what the creature is.
Nature. This is a giant dragonfly nymph.
Any weaknesses?
No weaknesses, no strengths. It just bites.
Okay. I relay the information to Merde that I know of, and that's my 3.
They usually lie in ambush to attack living creatures along with their fully grown counterparts. They are not daunted by larger creatures, compelled by their instinct to eat as much as possible to sustain their growth.
So there'll be multiple.
Yeah.
We might not find this big.
Anything else?
No, that's my 3.
Okay. It's going to try and bite you, Merde.
Okie dokie.
You said 23. The first one is a hit for 14 piercing. The second and third are misses. Brings us to you.
Alrighty. Merde will first action maintain hunt. Second action take hunted shot. Third action take another shot.
Okay. Hit, miss, miss.
At least Merde's not
Good damage.
breaking any of his typical standards.
That's your 3.
That's my 3.
Epifanio.
Let's reposition here, and let's cast one of these dazes.
Saving throw. Daze is nice. It fails. Oh, that's right. It's just a straight ability modifier at lower levels. So, just a regular daze. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
It's going to try to bite Bernay again. That's a hit for 16 piercing. Miss and a miss. And it brings us to Murday's turn.
Murday will maintain hunted shot, and then take another shot.
Okay.
And miss everything again.
Miss everything.
I am legitimately gonna retire this fucking character.
Just bad rolls. Bad luck.
He's never been able to get good rolls. And there's no way to fix it.
Epifanio.
Let's well, let's cast Healer's Blessing on Ritter,
Okay.
and then a 2-action heal.
What level? Just regular? Oh, that's second level.
It's a second level.
So Murday, you get back 26 health.
Thank you.
And that's your 3. Or actually, you get more, don't you? Healer's Blessing gives you...
I think he's at max, but yeah, it would have been an extra 3.
I'm 4 away from max, so another 3 would get me 1 under.
Nice. Yeah, you get another 3. Sorry about that. Almost forgot. And the creature starts biting again. Hungry, hungry hippos. Nat 1, nat 1, and with a -8, that's a miss.
Okay.
Yeah. Murday, take it home.
Yeah, the saddest part is I've got a +14 and I can't freaking get anywhere with my rolls. Murday will maintain his hunted shot, and take another shot.
Okay. Miss, miss, miss. Yeah. That first one, that's horrible. Wait. Oh, I forgot you're doing the second and third. I'm subtracting 5 for these.
I'm using the button that's
You're
on,
using...
on there.
Yeah. You're using them correctly, and I've been messing up. You should have had 2 more hits. Yeah. It's dead. And its body starts floating down the river. Well, it will on its turn. Anything else, Murday? Sorry about that.
That is it.
Epifanio.
Can I use some seek actions to look around
Sure.
and see if there's any more?
Go ahead and give it perception. There is buzzing coming from across the river.
Ah, incoming. Okay. I will cast Bless.
You can see this thing getting ready to take off. It is a fully grown one. So 5-foot emanation. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sure you know what it is, but yeah.
Yeah. It's your 3.
That's for 3.
This thing takes off and starts flying. Flies right by you. Which one is it going to attack on the way? Epifanio. It's going to try and bite you on its way past.
It will succeed.
I'm pretty sure it will. With a critical hit for 28. Do, 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 do. Missed this. Okay. And then it would fly back. Because it should have stopped on the way and grabbed you while it had you. That brings us... This thing floats away. And it's out of the battle. Murday.
Alrighty. Murday will step or move to here. We'll hunt this and hunted shot it.
Okay. Both hit.
Yay.
Now that I realize that you're using the buttons to the way they're
buttons that
supposed to be.
commented on earlier.
15, 20, 26. It's definitely not looking good.
Yay.
Yeah, that was not Murday or messing up. That was me messing up. Sorry about that. He's a little stronger than I realized. Or than you realized. Epifanio.
I am going to take a 5-foot step here and cast a direction heal myself.
Okay. Nice. Is that with healing fault? No, that's just weird. Okay. Oh, healing fault gives you a plus or a D10 instead of a D8. Yep.
Yep.
Very nice. Anything else?
That's it.
This thing has a different target. You said 23, right?
Yep.
First attack. That's a hit for 9 piercing. Second action is to grab you. Third action. Wait a minute. Okay, so it grabbed you with its mandibles. Third action, it tries to pull you into its legs. What is your reflex DC?
A reflex base number is 13, which I think is 23.
Correct, 23. It does not. It just has you in its mandibles. It's your chop.
I'm gonna take my shot. Murday will maintain his hunt and hunted shot and regular shot.
Okay. Hit, miss, miss. Anything else?
The 20 still missed?
Yes.
Okay.
Would have hit the baby, but not the adult.
Okay.
Epifanio.
Let's hit it with another daze,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna shield myself.
It succeeds.
Good stuff.
Not critical, though. first action will be to keep the grab. Second will attempt to switch you back to its legs. This time it succeeds, and the third will be the bite. That's not a critical. It's close, but it's not a critical. For 8 piercing.
Okay.
Thank you. Murday, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I will maintain hunted shot, and then the regular shot.
Miss, hit, miss. I should have said it a while ago. It's been bloodied for a little bit. Almost after that first round.
At least I'm still getting the hunted prey damage on it.
Yep.
Getting the plus ones from us, right?
No, I haven't. So that's 2 rounds of that.
Which means that one that I questioned about the 20 would have been a hit, right?
I thought Bless just did damage.
It says to the attack, so I think it would be to hit.
Okay, yeah, that would have hit. Let me find
At least
it.
that's the way that I read it.
This hit would have killed it. It was exactly enough damage.
It says +1 status bonus to attack rolls, so it doesn't say damage.
Yeah. Then you're out of combat. As it releases its grip on you, you're scratching it up a little bit.
I always knew I would have problems in my life when it came to cat bugs.
I don't know what that was, but it hurt.
It certainly did.
I see I've gotten wet, so I guess we should both go down the river.
Can certainly go across and try to see if we can find the tracks of the pit.
You think you could survive an attack by these?
Depends on how fast it decided to go. Our big thing was that we came forward and we decided to stop.
Alright. Can you pick up a trail?
Give me a perception. I'll let you roll it. Yeah. There's blood this time, but there's a trail.
Murday will point out the blood trail and go to begin tracking it.
Epiphania follows.
Okay.
Survival.
Yes, please. Blood trail stops about 20 feet in, 30 feet in. There's no prints. It's been too long.
Murday will point out where the blood trail stops and that there are no footprints going beyond that point.
Any disturbances? Any broken branches? Any unsettled, tracks? Or is it actually cold?
Within that one, it's cold.
Alright, what do I gotta roll?
How far away do you go? Just where you are? Or do you continue on for a while?
I guess I'll continue from where I am. I wouldn't understand the concepts of tracking, so.
Perception. Now.
You know what? Let me hear point that.
Okay.
Eh.
Yeah, there's the faint trail, the broken branches, nothing, no footprints, but definitely broken branches where a large sow or pig came through.
Apologies out to Meriday. Is this what we're looking for?
Doesn't seem unreasonable to me.
It's better than giving up, I guess.
Murday, go ahead and give me a second survival to try and crack there. Oh yeah. Easily. With green this time. That's the way to roll.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're going to keep your weapons out this time?
Yes, Murday will keep his bow out and at a low ready position.
I'll sheath my sword.
Come across a small clearing, and you can hear almost whimpering as, where is it? There is a pig, and it is looking intently at the rocks and shivering.
Does it appear to be a prize-winning pig?
Bloodied.
Ah, well, the odds of finding a random pig out here are pretty low. That's probably what we're looking for.
Yeah, it's definitely not a boar.
Certainly a plus.
And as you move forward, we're going to go back into initiative. I'll let Murday get up next to you, Epiphania.
Okay. My original move was to be up here, but I was like,
No.
well, let's slow walk it.
No, definitely slow walk.
There we go.
Murday, you're up.
I cannot see anything presently from where I am to know what the pig is afraid of. So Murday will head over this way behind this rock and try to see if he can get a better view into the rocks
Okay.
that the pig is looking at.
Roll me a seek action perception. Yeah, you see a few things.
Ah,
Murday indeed does see things.
Yeah.
Not pleasant. I just minimized my sheet and then I saw the thing that was in
Right
the
on-
rock. That
right
I
on
was trying
top
to
of you.
hide behind.
Yeah. I'm like, there's no way they're going to do that. It's going to come up from behind. Oh, you went straight there. Okay.
Yep, I was planning on trying to use the rock as cover so that I'd be able to get a spot. But okay.
One action to move, one action to seek.
Yep.
Third action.
Don't think this is going to be pleasant either way. Murday will try. Yeah, if I try to move away, this thing's probably just going to bite at me, so I might as well try to shoot it.
Okay.
Murday will take a shot at the snake over him on the rock.
do ranged attacks still provoke attack this opportunity?
Nope.
No, it was if I tried to move away that I was saying I'd probably get attacked.
That's a miss, however.
Yeah, because I can't get over a 10 on the dice.
Hugs. This larger than man-sized snake flares its hood. And let me see something. Oh no. The pig squeals in terror. Epifanio.
Just what did the snake do?
The big one?
Yeah.
Basically raised its head up and flared its hood. As in, stay away.
Oh. Okay. Well, I am going to cast. Gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay. Not on the pig?
No. No.
Okay.
I mean, we can bring back a corpse.
Anything else? And you're moving.
We'll
Okay.
have to move here.
I would not need to do that. So it'll try biting 3 times. And miss 3 times as I'm rolling.
Murder levels.
Whew. Nat 1, 3, 3.
Yep, murder levels of rolls.
Speaking of Murday, you're up.
I will apply my hunt to the green snake. And then do my hunted shot and regular shot.
Okay. Hit, hit, hit. 6, 7, 15. Dead.
Nice.
That's your 3.
That's my 3.
Big guy. What's she? Let me see if she notices you all.
To rock.
Yeah, you're behind a rock. There it is. What is your passive stealth, both of you? DC. Stealth DC. So whatever your stealth is, plus 10.
Plus 10. 21.
11.
It's definitely looking in your direction.
Cool.
Oh, cool. Okay. Gets actually there, and then it will flare its hood again. I think. Yep, it can do that. Give me a will saving throw, both of you. You are both in its emanation.
My faith is strong.
Just double checking some things real quick.
Okay.
Nope.
You both pass. You are immune to its fear for 1 minute. It tried to frighten you. Move,
The thing that I was
frighten.
double checking was for forlorn. I didn't know if this counted as an emotion effect.
Yes, it does.
Then I get a +1 anyway.
Cool. Then you passed. Well, you would have passed anyway, but still.
Yeah, that's what I was double checking.
And that brings us to Epifanio.
Battle with healing. Battle medicine. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
You confused me. I'm like, what? I'll wait to see what he
I
rolls.
keep calling it that. On the Murday.
Okay. 2d8. Marde, you get 6 back.
And I'll cast shield.
Okay.
And I got 6 back.
Yep.
Okay.
Brings us to Murde.
I will apply my hunt to the big snake. Hunted shot
Good.
and regular shot.
Yep. No. First one's a hit.
Yay!
So 10. Anything else?
That is it.
It's going to reach out and try to strike you with its fangs, Murde. Hit, miss. 13 piercing. And I need a fortitude save as the poison sinks in. You are fine. So just the
Yep, got
22
it.
piercing. Epifanio.
Let's do a heal on Murday, 2 action, and then shield.
Does the blessing still count, or has it been too long? How long does that last?
It has been too long, but it's a focus thing, so I was wondering if I took the time to refocus that or not.
No, you didn't say you were taking the time. Sorry.
Okay.
Merde.
It's 21.
Alrighty.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Murday will maintain his hunt and hunted shot and regular shot.
Miss hit. For that. And then it's going to try and attack.
That is weird.
What's that?
I clicked the attacks in order for the 1, 2, 3. The second attack and the third attack are backwards for their modifiers.
Probably a delay in roll 20.
Yeah, I was just
Oh,
sitting there
the-
looking at it. I was like, wait, what?
Okay, but they're still the same. So it'd be
Yeah.
first is a miss,
Still miss.
second is a hit, third is third is a miss. So
Yeah.
it still works out.
I was just laughing about the numbers.
Yeah. And it takes damage. First is a critical hit for 30. I need a fortitude save, please. You're fine. Second is a regular hit for 19. And third is a miss. Epifanio.
Okay. 2 action heal. That would be 27 Murday.
Thank you.
29.
And yeah. Okay. We'll move
In its
here.
range.
Correct.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Verde.
Murday will maintain hunt, hunted shot, and regular shot. That's nice.
That's a hit, a crit, and a crit. Okay, let me do this. Hit is 9. Crit is 17, 23. And then 31. Ah, math is hurting. That's actually a kill. The third one killed it. Tell me how you kill it.
Murday tries his best to line up his shots, and as he goes for the rapid succession of the hunted shots, he is able to get the 2 arrows already in the air before he shoots for the third shot, and the first 2 arrows sink into the snake's eyes, and the third goes dead center right into the center of the hood.
Very nice. You survived.
Okay.
The pig is frozen in fear in place. Nice little pile of excrement forming behind it.
Gross. How does the pig look?
Beat up? Well, you go over to it. You get over to it. It looks beat up, but unharmed majorly. It's got some scratches, chunk bit out of it by the mandibles of the dragonfly or larva, something like that. Probably the larva because it was bleeding when it came out of the water. But she'll survive.
How about the piglet in the cave?
There's no cave.
Oh. Okay.
Just the indentation in the rocks. While you were battling the large snake, the pig was sitting looking at it as well.
Like it was hypnotized.
Kinda. Not hypnotized, but definitely watching it
Like
in fear.
entranced.
Watching it in fear, yeah, entranced. That's one way of putting it.
Can I figure out what 2 snakes?
Sorry, what?
Can I figure out what either of these 2 snakes are?
The first one is what was it called? Giant viper. The second one, you don't know.
Can I take 10 minutes and try to survey wildlife to try to identify it?
Yeah. Actually, I shouldn't have even given you the Viper, 'cause that roll. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Link me survey wildlife, please.
Problem?
Okay, it wouldn't tell you exactly what the creature is. It would tell you, like, there are snakes in the area.
Okay. Can I try to identify what they are?
Yep, nature. The large one, after Epiphany tells you the small one's a giant viper. The small one's a giant. The large one is an emperor cobra. He's got some serious poison damage. And it will eat their males by devouring their prey whole. After it incapacitates a creature, it unhinges its jaw and consumes the creature entirely, even if it's more than twice the diameter of the snake's body. It can consume a creature of the same size as itself or smaller, but it makes them laggy and sluggish while the meal digests. This one
They will share this information.
had not fed in a while. It also has the ability to scare the prey by flaring its hood.
And the pig responded like a teenage girl by being fascinated by the thing that scares it.
Yeah, I didn't have the pig run away like it should have. Because I forgot to put it in turn order.
Would Murday be able to skin and butcher?
Probably.
Because I do have tanning.
Tanning? Link it, please.
Because it came, I think, with the hunting background.
Oh, as a skill. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it lore?
It's a lore. Yes.
Sure,
From
roll
the
me.
hunter
Roll me lore.
background, I got survival skill and tanning lore and the survey wildlife feat.
Go ahead and roll the lore and a survival. You're able to get some meat off of it, but really nothing. No, you can't get the skin ready for tanning or anything like that. The skin is useless.
Yep, go figure. Murday used his good rolls for the finishing off the combat that would have otherwise been a battle of attrition that would have killed him.
Yeah, that would have been. That was a great round of hits.
Speaking of which, Murday, 27 health, and Pig, 28 health.
Pig is more than healthy.
Also, I have 50 feet of rope and manacles for some reason. Can I tie up this pig? Or at least put it like a leash on him?
Sure.
Okay. Do you need a skill check for that?
Nah. Docile. Not domesticated, but pretty close to it. And you're leading it home, so.
Alright. Did this snake have a den or anything it came out of?
Yep.
Let's go look in that and smash any eggs.
Definitely eggs. is it? This is a fourth. An arrow and what appears to be a beak, as well as some silver.
I don't require these. Do you want them?
Sure.
Very interesting arrow to find in a snake den.
Considering it's a... yeah.
Oh, I guess you would have to identify these, right?
Yep. If you want to use religion, it'll be a higher DC, but yeah. Yeah, it's a viper arrow. You don't know what the beak is. The arrow poisons.
Is it a one-shot pony?
Yep.
Okay.
It is covered in fine green scales. Iron head comes to a pair of points, almost like fangs. When it hits, it transforms into a viper. And the target is affected by the viper poison as if it had been bitten. The viper then lands in an open space adjacent to the target, and it has a summon trait. Even though you did not use the sustain a spell action. It is under the GM's control, by the way. But it generally attacks the creature the arrow struck. Excuse me. It lasts until 1 minute or when it's slain. That's a little better than I realized. I thought it was just a poison arrow.
Huh. That's really interesting. I'm gonna smash these things.
Okay. Murday, if you want to use nature or arcana to figure out what the beak is.
Sure, I will try a nature check.
It's going to be a little higher, but that's easily. It's hollow proboscis is harvested from the notorious bloodseeker beast. Drips a trickle of blood. You attach it to a weapon, and when you activate it, it'll allow you to deal 1d4 precision damage to your damage roll. If you deal sneak attack damage to the creature, you also deal 1d4 persistent bleed damage.
And similarly, it's a one-time thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Just putting it in other items instead of the repeat use ones.
Gotcha. You doing anything besides returning?
I don't think so, right? Or I guess we'll go to Naldia and and return to Bing and then go back to the inn.
Okay. It. Sorry, I just saw the gift that you put for Murday. You have no problems going back. It's going to be a short and simple one because there's just the two of you, and you make it back. You're given 100 silver for completing the mission. Let me tell you in a second how much you get, or you found, because I have the information right here. Yeah, knew I forgot to do something.
You know, this cobra was the only thing that was more than 5 feet away from us most of the time.
It's kind of funny how that works.
Yeah. You each find 300 silver in the den, and you're given 100 silver for taking care of the problem. Chris thanks you. Nasia thanks you. You head back. And you're each given a vote by the council.
Oh, this counted? I thought it had to be a council mission.
It counted because it came from a council-owned area. Because Nasia's Pastures is owned by the council. So technically, her request was a council request.
I'll give my vote to Murday.
Since Epifanio had been able to help to keep Murday up, Murday will put his votes to human.
Okay.
I love the attitude. May I buy you a drink?
Absolutely.
And so we leave the intrepid explorers to their drinking and head out for the night. Sorry it was so quick. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.
It almost ended up being quick in an entirely different method.
Maybe. I'm glad it didn't. So, bye.
Bye.